Hey, good morning. This is Carnivore Ken. I'm going to kind of take you through my morning routine today. First thing I'm going to do is cold plunge. I prefer to cold plunge before exercise than after, just in case the science is correct that you could stunt the effects of your exercise through cold plunging because it does reduce inflammation. You want your muscles to adapt. That's why I'm going to do it before. All right. There's many benefits, possible benefits. Remember, science is all over the place. So a lot of this is just guesses and some small studies. But the one thing that I like about cold plunging is that it might have a benefit to your metabolic rate. Some small studies have shown that it's increased your metabolic rate by as much as 5 times above your resting rate. So a 5 times increase, that's pretty amazing. And also some small studies have shown that cold exposure could be beneficial in helping to treat type 2 diabetes. And as a lot of you know, as we age, some of us, like myself, see the HbA1c going up. Of course, mine's starting to trend down through the carnivore diet. If that's one of the side benefits of cold plunging, that it will help control your insulin and help regulate your sugar, well, I'm going to see. So I'll let you know in the future. And also, there's a big list of other possible health benefits from cold exposure, and I will list them right now. All right, so what's the possible benefits of cold plunge? Some of these may happen, some of them may not, but some small studies have suggested these things, such as decrease inflammation. That makes sense. You get injured, throw on some ice, right? It offers a huge rush in endorphins, which I think that's pretty accurate. You do feel fantastic afterwards. You got a little skip in your step. Could spike the dopamine levels. I think that's a possibility, and I have felt better rested, so it could improve your sleep and your mood. It could reduce stress. I mean, if you're feeling good, that's definitely a stress reducer. It could help remedy aches and pains. All makes sense to me. It could boost your injury recovery. All right, that they always tell you to ice an injury, don't they? Reduce swelling. Yes, I could see how that could definitely work. That's all common sense to me. It could potentially increase testosterone levels, which us young and old cats definitely don't mind our testosterone going up a little bit. All right. It could promote lymphatic drainage if you have that type of issue. It could regulate your hormones, and it could accelerate your metabolism possibly. So I mentioned that previously. Who wouldn't like another way of speed up your metabolism so you get more leaner? Like exercise helps that, but cold plunge does too. So why not give it a try and add it to your little tricks to optimize yourself? So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take a cold plunge, and you can watch. It's going to be exceptionally cold today. Like I said, this is just my morning routine after I get in this cold plunge and get myself back together. I'll go get a little exercise on today. All right, so here we go. All right, here we are. It says 8 degrees Celsius. I just Googled that, so that's around 46.4 degrees Fahrenheit. This will be the coldest cold plunge I've ever done before. It was down in the, got down to like 30 degrees last night, so pretty cold. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay in it because I'll stay. I'm using my phone to film this, so I like to at least stay 5 minutes, and hopefully you stay with me, and we'll see. I'm just going to be guessing on time, but I'm going to stay there till at least I get the effect. This is going to be very challenging. After this video, I'm going to, or at least after this segment, I'm going to show you a segment from Steve Harvey, what he says about cold plunge. It's kind of funny. It takes you to a very dark place. This never gets easier, never. But there's only one way to do that. This next step is just do it fast. You have no choice, right? Just jump in and let it happen. All right, so what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And what does the one guy say? He says, growing old is just the process of trying to take life easier. Well, let's not take life easier. Let's fight the trend of growing old. Here we go. Carnivore Ken in for a nice, icy morning wake up. Hoorah! Like I said, this never, ever gets easier. And we're going for it. Maybe that's a good thing. It never gets easier, right? It forces you to adapt. All right, legs are in. Yeah, the old private parts. That's what Steve Harvey will tell you. It's hard to get past those, but I found there's only, you might as well go because your legs are freezing right now as it is. So get the rest of the body down there, and let's start speeding up the metabolism and fighting that high sugar. Here we go. Whee! I keep my arms out like that. Here we go. God. Woo! Like I said, this is the coldest I've ever done. You're seeing it right here. You know, I'm going to stay in here and till I get the desired effect. What motivates you is, you realize how good you feel afterwards. I mean, through the next several hours, I'll be walking on cloud nine. It just gives you a little skip in your step. Now, this is one of the first cold plunges I've done before a workout, so we'll see what effect this has on my later day workout. I am 64. This is the year 2024, and I'm fighting that aging process. This month is, as a lot of you know, is World Carnivore Month. And what I'm doing for World Carnivore Month, I cut out all dairy. So I'm just eating flesh from animals. All right? No eggs, no cheese, no yogurt. Just flesh from animals right now. This is starting to get pretty cold, but I've been through this before. I think my daughter did this. She has a little bit more, she's not as lean as me, so she's able to tolerate it a lot better. I think because I'm a little bit leaner than her, I struggle a little bit. But it's definitely getting cold. I'm starting to shiver. I'm starting to get the effect. I have no way of knowing when 3 minutes is up. I'll at least like make it 3 minutes, but the other day I did 5 at about 9 degrees or 9 Celsius. This is 8 Celsius today. I am cold. And I am missing my eggs, my cheese. You know, all the blood is rushing to my core to try to keep me warm. And of course, when you get out, it flows back out. See, your body, like I say, your body doesn't know how long you're going to be in this cold plunge, so it's trying to protect you. all the blood is rushing to your liver, your pancreas, all your internal organs, and this is very cold, freezing. I'm really starting to shiver. It's hard with right now because I don't have a clock to be able to gauge how long I've been in here and how long I'm suffering. I generally find that when I'm in a cold plunge, time slows down. I mean, it's like it goes in slow motion because you're looking forward to getting out and having the benefits afterwards. I can be very stubborn, but this cold, this freezing water, I'm not sure you'll ever get used to it. But like they say, a lot of people, they're saying this is Dana White, Steve Harvey, they both mentioned cold plunge is becoming their drug of choice. I know Joe Rogan likes to do it. and like I said, here you are, you're witnessing Carnivore Ken. The name Carnivore Ken with a K came from my son. He thought that was a good catchy phrase. Make sure you hit that like button and give me a follow. And you can see me on my journey as I go through my 7th decade of life. That's right. This is very, very freezing today. Hoorah. All right. Ooh. Calm down. Calm down. Could be a mental thing. Try not to shiver so much. Gonna have myself a nice juicy ribeye steak after this as a reward. Ooh. Okay, I'm feeling good. You go through different phases of your body. The cold, your body just losing all its warmth. Unfortunately, I don't have my cameraman here today, so you really can't zoom in. I'm a one-man operation today. I want to make sure I stay in here long enough to possibly get the health benefits. Steve Harvey's done like 169 of these, and he says it never gets easier. It's always difficult. But you know, this is exceptionally cold, down to 46 degrees. My camera's still running. I don't think I'm gonna get a take 2 here. think I've been in here long enough. And I guess the science says that you don't have to be in here forever. If I'm a little short today, well, the next time I just won't film it with my phone, and I'll make sure I stay in for at least 5 minutes. I like to go for that 5-minute time at least. So I don't really know how long I've been in here, but I think I'm gonna continue on with my day because I got a nice workout ahead and some ribeye steaks. All right, so I'm gonna get out now. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Feels good now that it's over. Left that old lake up there. All right. So anyways, that is it for now. Get my little shower shoes on. I'll be right over there. Turn off the camera for now. Burning this body fat. Hoorah! All right. Have a good one, guys. Carnivore Ken, out.
We go
Oh yeah, here it
to
comes.
a wonderful, beautiful dog place. I go downstairs.
Dark place.
And I cold plunge. I've been on this program now total 200 days. Mm-hmm. Today was my, Amelia, today was number 160.
100. You've only missed 10 days.
Well, I didn't tell her a couple of times. So
We don't have to tell her.
I've done, I think my number is really like 180.
That's not bad.
180, 175, because I've traveled, missed some travel days, got to a hotel, didn't get it set up in time, lost a part or something like that. But here's the deal. I wake up in the morning, I have a permanent cold plunge pool in my house. Mm-hmm. I go downstairs. The science is the water has to be minimum 58 degrees. And then you can go as low as 50. There is no science that says you need to do it any colder. Mm-hmm. People do it for ego. You can do it, but there's just no science that says it works better. Your protocol says to get in this water, minimum 3 minutes, maximum 6.
Right.
And I am here to tell you, if you get in the water first thing in the morning at 50 degrees, it is more than a notion. This ain't no, look, man, I'm telling you.
I remember when you called me, you said, I walked up to it 9 times
Seriously,
today.
Bro,
9 times.
I called Gary. I said, Gary, I can't climb in this thing, man.
You did?
Because the hardest time to get in is the second time. Because you know what's fitting to happen.
You know
now.
what's
the
happening,
first time I got in, it was just like diving into a pool of death. The second time, why would I knowingly kill myself? Yes. And so it's a challenge to get in that water, man.
Mind over matter.
I don't want to make people think, you just go down there and get in. It's so wonderfully refreshing. No.
It sucks every time.
And after 100 and almost 180 of these, I'm telling you the part I have not mastered. And I even talked to you about this today. Mm-hmm. And how many have you done? Probably thousands.
Yeah, thousands, probably.
He's super regimented.
I'm like 180, right?
Yeah.
So imagine this, man.
By the way, it never gets easier.
No, bro.
It doesn't.
I've asked you.
It sucks every time.
How? Because putting my feet in it don't bother me. It's lowering your groin.
Roaring.
You can call it, let's just call it the groin. It's lowering your lower extremities, and they hit that water.
They're not happy.
And oh my goodness. The boys are not happy.
Not happy.
And they run to warmth. Mm-hmm. And so you sit in there and everything, and you hyperventilate, and all the way up to here, and then you get your shoulders in it. Mm-hmm. And you sit there from 3 to 6 minutes. And I keep my underwear on when I do it because I cannot deal with looking down there.
And not seeing anything?
And I have a vagina. That's it's uncomfortable. I'm not.
Yeah, they
feel
are.
like a woman
They have
today, huh?
definitely run to
Don't give me. I love them.
warmer pastures.
I have special love for that.
Yeah.
But I don't want one myself. Buddy, I mean, but I got to tell you, man, that cold plunge has been a game changer for me.
It is.
And I have a discipline about it now where I have to get it done. But it's more than a notion, man. It's not easy to do. I'm not going to tell people that. People say, do you recommend it? No, I don't. Because I don't think the average person is going to do it. Because, you tell people that, I don't like cold water. Right. Okay, who does?
Right.
And you
This
taught
is why
me something.
aging is the aggressive pursuit of comfort. Most people would pursue comfort much more aggressively than they pursue.
Okay, what'd you tell
things
me?
like that.
The water temperature at your house can get as cold as what?
Probably in the 60s.
In
No,
the
no,
60s.
no. Are you talking about in Colorado?
No, not y'all live
Oh, in Miami.
y'all-
I'm
That's
talking about Miami.
in Miami.
Yeah.
70s.
70s.
Your water. So when you take a cold shower, cut on all cold water, that water is about 70 degrees.
Yep.
That's not what we're talking about here.
Right.
No.
I cut this puppy down at least to 58 to 50. That's a 20-degree temperature change. That's a huge jump. And most people say they don't like, but once when you do it, your favorite phrase is it becomes your drug of choice.
Yes. I told
That's
you
your
that.
favorite phrase.
Yes.
And I'll give you an example. The other day, I didn't get in it in the morning. I did my radio show. I came back home, and I was telling Amelia, I said, man, I'm just lethargic today. I don't feel like doing nothing. And then I went in and I started lifting weights in my gym, trying to give myself a little energy. And I got a workout in. And then I said, you know what? I looked over to the cold plunge, and I got on in it. And I went and I got in it, and I suffered getting in. And once I got out, man, it brightened my whole day.
This is what I try to tell people. And look, if you don't have the money to spend on a cold plunge, start by all means with cold showers. Because one of the things that people are going to pick apart on this podcast is they're going to say, I don't have the money to do what Steve did. And you do, because you're taking a shower every day. And you have some other equipment. And every time we talk about a piece of equipment, I try to tell people ways that they can get similar or nearly the same advantage for free. Exposing their skin to sunlight, learning how to do breath work, taking a cold shower versus getting in a cold plunge. And then when the time affords itself and you can buy a piece of equipment like that, then by all means get one.
But hey, man, look, I got buddies that do this right here. They run a bathtub full of cold water, and every night on the way from work, they grab a bag or two of ice.
That's all you need?
And they drop it in there and swish it around till it melts. And they got a temperature gun that you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's.
Right.
And you aim it at the water. And if you want a little bit colder, just drop a little bit more ice in there and switch it around. When they get that water down to 56, they jump in.
And they go.
And okay, well, who wants to go get 2 bags of ice every day? Okay, well, who wants to live longer? It's just a real simple choice, man.
Right.
That's how we started. He was driving me kind of crazy, actually. We kept coming in with the bags of ice. Then he realized, well, maybe if I bought you bought an ice machine.
I put an ice machine in our house.
Like a commercial-sized ice machine in the house.
Barb ice machine.
So then he'd just, scoop it out of there. And then that's when the research, started for the ice plunge.
Wow, I got a buddy that he took an old deep freezer.
I've seen that too. People at Costco.
yeah.
I'm always worried that I'm going to get electrocuted. I guess you could unplug it right before you get in there, but yeah, I think you can get those things for like $400 or $500, right? And
yeah, he don't have a plug on it.
oh,
I didn't tell you how
just
he
used
got the deep freezer. He picked it up on somebody's corner.
picked it up.
And he fills it with cold water, but the insulation keeps it kind of cold.
Keeps it
You
chilly.
can drop the top and keep
And
it.
that's
keep
what it
kinda cold.
does. So here's my routine. I
So
get
you
up
start the cold plunge.
every morning. I cold plunge. Takes 6 minutes because I do the full 6.
I'm
It
proud
has
of
been a great benefit to me because, like you taught me, nothing burns calories like cold water submersion.
So true.
And so I get through with that, and then